Hi, I'm Dan Jacoby, and this is a Progressive Solutions Mini. A couple of videos ago, I said that Democrats are in serious trouble when it comes to the U.S. Senate, as we're likely to lose it next year and will probably stay in the minority for a long time to come. But if Democrats change drastically and dramatically their approach to winning hearts and minds, there are some possible pickups. For this video, I'd like to look at which Senate seats could conceivably flip from red to blue if, a big if, Democrats make the needed changes now. It's already too late for 2024, and besides, there are no Republican-held seats that are even close, so let's look at 2026. The most obvious possibility is if Susan Collins retires, then her seat in Maine would be an obvious pickup possibility. If she doesn't retire, well, Democrats have targeted her before, but with lousy results. It gets tougher from there. Let's look at Steve Daines in Montana. Montana has been a surprisingly swing state for a lot of statewide races in recent history, and if Democrats can lay the groundwork over the next couple of years and find a good candidate, that seat could be in play. The third seat that has potential is Dan Sullivan in Alaska. Alaska's been moving away from its solid red status. The current at-large House rep is a Democrat, Mary Peltola. Their state government's one of the few with shared power. Alaska could be a more likely pickup than Montana, and if Susan Collins runs for another term, Alaska could be the number one pick. Finally, if current term-limited North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper chooses to run for the Senate in a couple of years, that could be a very tight contest. Moving on to 2028, we're looking at Iowa, Wisconsin, and Missouri as the likeliest pickup opportunities. In Iowa, Chuck Grassley will be 95 and unlikely to run for another term. Democrats should be able to line up more than one candidate as a possible replacement. That is, if the Iowa Democratic Party can get its act together. Similarly, in Wisconsin, Ron Johnson won re-election last year because Wisconsin Democrats did a lousy job of getting Democrats elected. With proper changes, which will be a hard sell, as the Democratic Party there believes they did such a great job in winning the special election for state Supreme Court that they're likely to resist any changes. But with changes made, the right candidate could flip that seat. Missouri's number 3 on that list because, like Montana, it's a pretty red state that has occasionally elected Democrats to statewide office. Of course, it'll take a lot of work to set up a Democratic victory, but we do have the time. And that's the current list. 4 seats for 2026 and 3 more for 2028. Could things change as new faces emerge, new issues grab the headlines, and Republicans do whatever it is they're going to do, especially if Donald Trump goes to prison? Sure. But regardless of what changes happen, Democrats can still control whether they make the moves needed to maximize possible gains. For more on what changes are needed, check out my video on the Good Neighbor program. It's linked up here and also down in the description below. Hi, this is Dan in my editing studio, which looks a lot like my recording studio. If you'd like to see more Progressive Solutions, please hit that like button below and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you ring the bell, you'll be notified of new videos when they come out. Thanks for watching. Stay progressive.